movements. So Bhastrika is again deep inhalation into lungs and exhalation. So we'll do this with the body movements a little bit. Bring your right hand towards your head like this, and we'll inhale completely into your lungs. Once you are fully inhaled, with your right hand, put pressure on your neck towards left, and the neck is pressing on your hand. Neck is pressing on your hand, and then hand is pressing towards the neck. And then slowly exhale. Let's do this with the other hand. So we did deep inhalation, did hold the breath for 2-3 seconds, and then we released it. Let's do it one more time. When you are pressing it, you should feel a little bit of vibration in your neck, not too much. Now we'll press the neck from the front side. So keep both the hands like this, or you can keep it this way. I prefer to keep it this way. Keep it in your forehead. It's going to be the same thing. We'll inhale deeply, and then we're going to press our neck on the hands, and then hands on our forehead. Let's do this one more time. Don't just keep it on the forehead, you have to press it. Now the same thing, both the hands will go on the back side, and then hands will push in the front, and then head will press on the back. Let's do this one more time. Relax. Now both the hands, we'll keep it on the neck directly, like here, and then we'll do the same thing with the hands. We are going to press the neck, and neck will press on the back side. Please do this with your breath, long breath, hold, keep pushing. Relax. So this time we are going to focus on our spine along with inhalation and exhalation. So we will do cat and cow poses while sitting. So we'll do inhale and then go back. Hold here for a couple seconds and then exhale and come in the front. Normal. When you exhale, you completely empty your lung, completely empty yourself from the breath that you have. When you inhale, you have to go back along with your neck. Let's do this 2 more times. Shoulders remain down, shoulders will not come up, shoulders will remain down. Let's do hands on the side. We'll do couple spinal twists with Bhastrika Pranayama. We'll inhale and then go towards the left, and we'll look back, hold it there for a couple seconds, and then we'll come back with exhalation. With your right hand keep on your left knee. You are fully inhaled, you are looking back from your left shoulder. Hold it here for a couple seconds. Make sure your back is straight, looking back along with your neck, and then exhale and come back. Let's do on the other side. Make sure your hands are completely charged up, tight. Don't keep it loose, you will not feel the difference. Back should also be straight, neck should also be straight. Left hand is kind of on the side of the knee. So you can press a little bit with the left hand for a little bit extra twist, and the right hand goes back on the floor. Do this one more time with me. opposite side. Relax. So these were like the slow movements. Now we will do a little bit of faster movements, but if you don't like the faster movement, you can do the same thing with the slow movements as well. So as we go up, hands will go up while you are inhaling. You are fully inhaled here. When you are fully inhaled here, you will hold here for 2-3 seconds. See the shoulder, and you are not doing this. Your shoulders are still down, but you are still pressing up with full inhalation. And with your hands, when come down, you will do exhale like this. Let's do a set of 10. Good. Do it with a little bit of pressure. Clean your nose completely. So let's do it one more time. Relax. Rub your hands. We'll do this one more time, 10 times. Relax. Rub your hands and then keep them on your eyes gently. Now we will do the same movement, but hands will be in this position. We'll fully inhale and hands will go back, and when hands come in the front, it will exhale. I'll show it once in the slow motion. Hands in the front with shoulder distance apart. Inhale, go back, fully inhale here. Stomach remains right there. Exhale. Inhale and exhale is happening from the nose. Mouth remains closed all the time. Let's do a set of 10. We will do this 3 times. Relax. Let's do another set. Relax. Let's do last round of this. Relax. So by now, your nose should be breathing comfortably compared to how you were breathing before. Let's keep the hands like this. This is another type of Bhastrika Pranayam. We'll inhale and then hands will go up. And we'll exhale and hands will come down. So when you exhale, don't keep the hands loose. There is no point in doing that. Keep them fully charged up, and then don't do this also, right? Keep them down and then hit your side ribs with this portion of the arm like that. Please do this with the breath. If you don't do this with the breath, there is no point of doing it. Let's do this 2 more times at least. We'll do one more set of 10. Relax. Let's do the last round of this. I mean, it's not necessary to do it fast. Do it as per as your body allows. Relax. Rub your hands. Keep them in your eyes. Please cross your fingers like this. Another type of Bhastrika with the movement. Keep them under the chin. You will inhale fully into your lungs as hands will go back. Neck will also go back. And when you come in the front, you will exhale. Relax. We will do just one more round of this. Again, keep your hands here. Relax. So we have done a lot of Bhastrika Pranayam along with the body movements. The last round we will do without any body movement. So hands will remain, you can keep your hands in your lap like this or on the sides, whatever way you like. And then we'll do the inhalation, exhalation, inhalation, exhalation. You don't have to like move your shoulders like that. Please don't do any movement. Only with the nose, breath, take the breath in and out with your nose. You can watch it. We'll do it like for 30 seconds. You can do slow or you can do fast. I like to do a little bit of medium pace. Relax. Again, it was only the expansion and contraction of the lungs, not the stomach. So let's do one more round of this. Relax. That finishes the first pranayam, which is Bhastrika Pranayam. If anybody has any question, I can take like one question now, or we can keep moving to the next section.
His stomach is moving actually a little bit. Is it okay? Like take a breath, like a little bit of stomach movement is okay, or like?
Right. We should not be doing it intentionally. If little bit it's moving with the breath, that's fine. Okay. So next we will do a few body movements, and then the goal is to increase the blood circulation in the body. We already kind of cleaned our respiratory system a bit with one type of pranayam. Before we move to the second type of pranayam, breathing exercise, we will do a little bit of the body movements. So we will stand. Give me a second to adjust the camera. Let's stand up, everybody. Hope you guys can see me. Okay, so we'll start. Let me adjust a little bit more so you can see me. So we will do clapping for like a minute. So to increase the blood circulation, let's do clapping. Focus on your breathing also. Like when you do this, exhale, inhale, exhale. And then relax. Keep your hands in the front. We'll inhale and then go back. Your legs are joined together. Your hands are also joined together in front of you. We'll inhale and then go back. We'll exhale and come back. Let's do this 10 times. Do this with the breath, please. Shoulders remain down. Keep your eyes open. You can choose to do a little bit faster. Relax. Now spread your legs a little bit. Once your legs are spread, please go down. Go down. Exhale fully and then come down. Stay here. You should feel lot of stretch on both of legs on the back side. Now slowly inhale and then slowly come towards your right to get the deeper stretch. At this moment you should be feeling the deep stretch on the back side of your right knee. If you are not feeling it, you are not doing it right, probably your knees are bent. Exhale and come in the middle. Inhale and then move towards the left. Exhale, come in the middle. Let's do this one more time. Come in the middle. Inhale. Hold both your legs. Try to get a little bit of deeper stretch and stay bent in this position. Continue to breathe normally when you are bent. Okay, bring your legs together. Come in this position, the forward bend. When you are in this position, bend your left leg only. Right leg remains straight. You are bending only the left leg to get the deeper stretch on the back side of the right leg. Continue to breathe normally. Let's reverse it. Right leg will bend. Let's do this one more time. Bend in the left leg. Bend in the right leg. Relax and come back, come up. Spread your legs. We'll do one more exercise for blood circulation. Exhale, come back. Inhale, go on the side. Exhale. Relax. Let's do jogging. Move your hands. As hand goes up, leg also goes up. Relax. We will do the lateral movement of the legs. Keep your legs spread and then do this. Bring it back. This. Only lateral movement of the legs. Do this with inhalation, exhalation. Inhale, go back, exhale, come in the front. Inhale, go back, exhale, come in the front. Now we will do this movement along with the hand movement also. Hands went up and the left leg went on the back. Hands come down. And now we'll do the opposite. This is going to strengthen your lower back. So both hands up and one leg is moving in the lateral movement. Relax. Next we'll move to another pranayama. So give me a minute to focus the camera again. Sit down please. Please close your eyes. Focus on the breath. We will move to Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Those who has been joining the daily Shaka sessions at 6 o'clock, they already know. So please move forward with the Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Those who does not know, I will guide them. So this is called alternate breathing. you will inhale from one nostril at a time, and you will exhale also from one nostril at a time. So, um, they say that with what nostril you should start first. To answer to that is like you keep your finger here and then see which nostril is kind of open more. So mostly you will find only one nostril is blowing air more compared to the other one. So the other one which is not blowing much air, you should close that one and then start inhalation from the opposite one. So doesn't matter. You'll keep your fingers and thumb in this position. So please close your right nostril. We will do 2 rounds very slow. Inhale from the left nostril. Keep your back straight, neck straight. Inhale fully into your lungs. Deep inhalation. When you are fully inhaled, hold it here for 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Then with these middle 2 fingers, close the nose from where you inhaled and then exhale from the opposite nose. Now from wherever, so from the right nose where you exhale, you will inhale from the same nose again. Inhale from right nostril, close the right nostril, exhale from the left nostril. Inhale again from left nostril. Close left nostril, exhale from the right nostril. Number of seconds you spent in inhalation, same number of seconds you should spend on exhalation. So we'll continue to do this for 5 minutes. Please do it with the closed eyes if you know how to do it. Otherwise you can watch me and then do this with your eyes open. Hands can remain here, here, whatever way. And if your one hand gets tired, you can start using the other hand there. So let's do this again. Continue to do this for 5 minutes, please. Again, there is no stomach movement in this. Only with your nose you are breathing into your lungs. Other hand you can keep in any mudra, this or like any of these mudra you can choose, and then keep your hand on the other knee. श्वास को एकदम मत छोड़िए, पूरा कंट्रोल के साथ श्वास को छोड़िए, बिल्कुल धीरे। एक ही स्पीड रखिए, इनहेल की भी और एक्सेल की भी एक ही स्पीड रखिए। Relax. Rub your hands. Keep them on your eyes. Let's do the Shitali pranayam. This pranayam brings the cooling effect to the body. So we will keep our teeth like this in this position, and from the whatever gap we have in between the teeth, from there we are going to inhale deeply and then hold once you are fully inhaled, and then we'll exhale from the nose. Hold it and then release it from one nose. Again, no stomach movement. You did inhalation, but from your mouth through the teeth. Once you are fully inhaled, you are holding the breath in your lungs for 5 seconds at least, and then you are exhaling it from the one nose. Let's do this one more time. We did pranayam like for 5 minutes. When you try it at home, please do empty stomach in the morning. You can start from couple minutes and then you can easily take it up to 30 minutes. You will see you will get de-stressed completely when you try Alom Vilom pranayam for 30 minutes in the morning. You can play your favorite bhajan or any music that you like when you do Alom Vilom pranayam. Do it with the closed eyes. You will really love it. So that finishes our second phase of the yoga session today, which was the Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Next we will move on to a couple of asanas. The goal is to increase the blood circulation in the body. So we are going to do the Sarvangasana, but before we do the Sarvangasana, we will do the easy pose of the Sarvangasana that brings the similar benefit as Sarvangasana. So please move by the wall. You can watch me once and then you can move by the wall and then try it. We will do at least 2 rounds of this for 1 minute each. So the way you do it is bring your butts close to the wall and then you're lying down and then keep your legs up. Your legs are like completely touching the wall. Your hips are also touching the wall, and then you keep your legs straight. Like that, hands are on the side. Goal is to let the blood circulate in the opposite direction. You will get a lot of blood in your head region when you do this. This is really good for lower back also. So we will do 2 sets of 1 minute. Please try this at your home. Continue to breathe normally. Keep your eyes closed. Feel the blood circulation. If your hips cannot touch the wall, that's okay too, but try to bring them as close as you can to the wall. Like many of us cannot do Sarvangasana or Shirshasana, so this one is the best. Please do this in the morning when you are empty stomach. When you hold it here for a couple minutes, and after you come down, you will see you will feel the blood circulation movement. Continue to close your eyes and then focus on your breathing. You can stay here for 2 minutes, or you can come down after a minute and then you can go back here again. Continue to do the deep inhalation and exhalation. Slowly come down. The way you come down is fold your one leg first, bring it down, fold your other leg and then move towards one side. Once your feet are touching the ground, you can sit up.
Anandji,
Yes.
so in this pose, is it helpful to rest the feet against the wall or keep them in the air?
Please keep it touching the wall. It should be touching the wall.
Okay.
It should be touching the wall. So you kind of trying to make a straight line.
Okay. Not in the air, like away from the wall, no?
Right? If you can touch it with the wall, if not, like keep it a little bit away from the wall. That's fine.
No, actually keeping it away from the wall put more stretch.
For more stretch, okay. Maybe I will try it next time. So next we will try the Sarvangasana. Lot of kids should do it, and then if it's in your practice, please do it. If it's not in your practice, please do the same asana again that we did by the wall, right? So for the kids, I will show it once. So let me show it this way. So you sit like this first, and then you go back. Make sure you don't put any stress on your neck when you are doing the Sarvangasana, right? If you can't do this, go back again against the wall. So you go back, bring your legs up. Once your legs are up, bring your legs up like this. And then now with your legs held, push your body up. And then keep your hands under this. Keep your hands below the hips or maybe the back side of your stomach. Legs remain on the back side and legs remain up all the time. So this is like similar to what we did along with the wall, but the difference is, in this case, our back is also lifted completely. And make sure you don't put strain on your neck. Complete weight of your body should be on both the hands. Continue to keep breathing normally. Keep your feet active. Don't keep them loose. Keep your feet active. You can spread them if you want, but do it very slow. Any movement you do it very slow. If you cannot do it along with the wall. Come down slowly. To come down, fold your one leg first. Come with the control. कोई भी झटका नहीं मारना, otherwise you might hurt your neck. Okay, don't come down fast. Fold your another leg and then slowly leave your hands. Bring your back on the ground, hips on the ground, feet on the ground, like the opposite of how we went up. Okay? Parents can help the kids. Please help kids try this one more time. Let's do this one more time. Sit in this position. Go back. Legs up. Lift yourself up from here. And then hold here. Okay. So we will move to the couple poses that we will do while lying down. So the first we will do we will lie down on our back. We will do the fish pose. This is again for our ribs, good for our ribs. Both the hands keep them under your butts. And then come up a little bit. Can you see me? Inhale and come up. And then once you have inhaled, keep your elbows there and then look back. You are trying to keep a bend in your spine. And once you are in this position, you continue to keep breathing normally. Your feet are also active, joined together. Hands are under the hips. And then slowly come down. This is Matsyasan to put strain on our ribs. Let's do this one more time. Keep your hands under the ribs. Inhale and then come up. Once you are up, look back like this. Make an arch in your spine. Keep your feet active. Again, come up. Please do this one more time. Both the hands under the hips. Now look up, come up, inhale, and then go back. Make an arch in your back, look back. Your head is not touching the ground, but it's like hovering over the ground. And look up, and then slowly come down. Exhale and come down. Now while sitting, we will do the bridge pose. So for doing the bridge pose, keep your two legs in this position. Hold your heels from the sides. You can keep very little gap in between the legs, and then lift your hips in the air. Inhale, lift yourself from the middle, and then continue to breathe normally here. You should feel a lot of stretch on front side of your thighs. Exhale and then come back. Let's do this one more time. Inhale. Exhale and come back. We'll do this one more time. बीच में से शरीर को पूरा ऊपर उठा दीजिए, लंबा सांस लेकर। गर्दन के ऊपर कोई भी प्रेशर नहीं है। आपका सारा भार आपके शोल्डर्स या हैंड्स के ऊपर है, थोड़ा बहुत, मोस्टली शोल्डर्स के ऊपर है आपका सारा भार। Your feet is pressing on the ground, your shoulders are pressing on the ground, that's all. Exhale and then come back. Next, we'll move to the camel pose. For the camel pose, you will come in this position. Your toes are bent from the back. Lift yourself. You are on your knee. Please make sure the floor is soft, or either you should have yoga mat or you should be on the carpet if you don't have the yoga mat. Then inhale and then take one hand back. So your right hand is touching the right heel, and then inhale and then take the other hand back. Left hand goes back with the inhale and then touching the left heel, and then from middle you are lifting it. And when you release it, exhale first. Only lift your neck first. Leave your one hand first, and then leave the other hand. You have to be very careful when you are lifting it. If you can't do this, just keep your hands in this cross position like this, and then come back in the front. Inhale, go back, exhale, and then come in the front. Inhale, go back, hold, exhale, and come back. Let's try camel pose one more time. All kids should be able to do this easily. Right hand goes up, inhale, right hand goes back, touching the right heel. Left hand goes up, comes on the back side, left hand is touching the left heel, and then you are lifting, you are making a bend in your spine. Once you are here, keep breathing normally. When you want to release, don't release it with the pressure. Bring your head in the front first, release one hand, slowly release the other hand. Now let's sit in the Vajrasana. Fold your legs, sit in the Vajrasana. Make a space in your Vajrasana now. In the front, create some space. Before our knees were kind of joined together, and that's how we were sitting. Now we are going to make some space. After you have the space, walk your hands in the front and try to stay there. Keep breathing normally once you are down. This is just opposite of the other asanas that we did, where we were bending on the backwards. Here we are bending in the front. Forehead is touching the ground, hands are in the front. With hand movements, come up again. Let's try this one more time. Exhale. And then slowly go in the front, wherever you can go. See, your toes are touching from the back, but heels are apart. And a lot of space in between your knees. Whatever space you have in between your knees, from there you are coming down. Slowly come up. We'll do the last pose. Please come in the plank position. And then follow the instructions carefully, then you will enjoy it. Lift your right leg up. Lift your right leg up. Right leg, bend your right leg. Now your right knee comes close to the right elbow, and then your right feet is towards your left hand. Let me show you from the front. From the front, if I were to show you, you bend the leg, and then that's how, like as if, look up. Please do this with me. Come in the plank position. Right leg straight, bend. It comes close to the right elbow, and then the right feet goes towards the left hand, like this, and then like stay here. Or you can choose to come down slowly with hand movements and enjoy. This is a very good hip opener, so try this at home very slowly, and then you can sit in this position, stay in this position like for a couple minutes. So come back up. Now let's do this with the left leg. Left leg goes up. Left knee comes closer to the left elbow, and then the left feet comes close to the right hand. Now you are coming down, and then from here you are looking up after inhale, or you are going down. This should put a lot of pressure on your left hip at this point. When you are in this position, your left hip should feel a lot of pressure. So you can go down completely, or you can just stay here. Back up. Release it slowly when you release. One second, please. Yes.
Coming back, the question is anyone of the participant who is not going to any of the shakas, working medicine, occultism, anyone who is not going to the shaka? I am just asking this question because we are sending it to our friends and everyone. Most of those people who are joining are from shaka, so that way we are taking some notifications will go only to the shaka guys. No one other than Shaka, right? Everybody has been getting this communication through whatever the respective Shaka. I don't go to Shaka usually, Okay, so how did you get this communication? Through word of mouth. Word of, you are from Appleton, right? No, Green Bay. Okay. All right, please. Yeah, please proceed.
Okay. So that finishes another phase of our yoga session today. That was asanas. We'll move to the next phase. This is the second last phase, Kapalbhati Pranayam. We will do this at least for 4 to 5 minutes. Those who are doing Kapalbhati every day, please
close your eyes and then start the Kapalbhati Pranayama. Those who are doing it first time, again sit in the comfortable position, the way you like regular Sukhasana, or the way I like to sit always is at least the one leg, I bring it up, and then this leg, feet goes in between your right thigh and the calf muscle, and then the left leg's feet goes in between your right feet goes in between your left thigh and then the calf muscle. Keep your hands here. We are going to do the strokes from our stomach. So as our stomach goes in like this, breath comes out from the nose, and then inhalation will happen automatically, right? So the example typically I give is, you try to blow the candle with your nose. Mouth is closed, how do you blow the candle? When air comes from the nose, the stomach goes in. This is just like that. Keep doing this, please. Let's do it at least for 3-4 minutes with closed eyes. Please continue to do this. With every stroke, like you can keep 1 second time, or you can do it faster, like or keep doing slow. This is going to stimulate all our organs that's inside our stomach, like our intestine, liver, kidney, all of that, pancreas. And it's going to cleanse your respiratory system also, because breath movement is happening in this direction. बैक रिमेन्स स्ट्रेट, शोल्डर भी नहीं मूव हो रहे हैं, शोल्डर भी वहीं की वहीं हैं, सिर्फ पेट मूव हो रहा है और श्वास आ रहा है जा रहा है. Relax, rub your hands, keep them on your eyes. Please do this Kapalbhati Pranayama at home, starting from couple minutes up to half hour easily. Within half, if you are doing it for half hour, take breaks after every like 10-15 minutes, do some stretching and then start it again. You'll feel a lot of benefits. We'll get to the next phase of our yoga session today, that is Bhramari Pranayama. Goal of that is to generate a lot of vibrations in our respiratory system. So we'll do it the easy way first, so you can listen. We'll keep both the hands on your eyes. Eyes are closed, mind is closed, hands on your eyes. We'll inhale deeply. Once you are fully inhaled, we will chant Om sound. When you are chanting Om sound, O is like for 20% of the time, and Ma, like humming bee sound, is like for 80% of the time. Let's inhale fully into the lungs and then chant Om. We will do it 3 times. Om. more time. Rub your hands when they are warm. Keep them on your eyes. We'll do Bhramari Pranayam one more time, but this time we are going to close our eyes as well as we are going to close our ears also. Everything else remains exactly the same. So these two fingers on the eyes, and then with your thumb you are going to close both the ears. Let's do this at least 2 times. Inhale and then chant Om. We'll do this 2 times. Close your eyes and ears. Rub your hands. Keep them on your eyes. That concludes our yoga session. When you try at home, please lie down in Shavasana at least for 5 minutes. पूरे शरीर को बिल्कुल ढीला छोड़कर शवासन में सीधा लेट जाइए. सारे शरीर को ढीला छोड़कर लंबा सांस, गहरा सांस लेते रहिए. श्वास पे ध्यान लगाइए 5 मिनट तक. Thank you for joining me. Shri Ramji, back to you.
Does anyone have any questions? Anything about food, kya karna hai, anything, whatever practice you were trying, but it's kind of, no, you are stuck. You can just ask questions. 10-15 seconds. Anyone?
Please try to keep your respiratory system clean as much as you can. You can boil water in the morning. Once the water is warm, put a little bit of salt in that, do a lot of gargling, or you can clean your nose with the water. You can watch YouTube videos for Jal Kriya. So keep your respiratory system as clean as possible.